Why is any challenging of trans ideology called hate? In an Instagram post from Ariel Scarcella, the comment wasn't from her, but it was on her post. I had just said something as simple as that trans women are not women, they're men, they're male. And I got a response that was saying, why do you hate trans people? If I read your comments from someone else, I would think, just another transphobic bigot. But you are a lesbian woman, LGBT. Like, what if people constantly said to you, you are not a lesbian, you are straight, 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 or, nope, you are male, male, male. Like, feel that for a second. You're over there like, yeah, so no, actually not the case. Why is that? Because that's your choice and your right to decide who you are. Why can't you let trans people do the same? Like, I'm actually curious. Why the hate? I'd like to know why it's always called hate. When you say something as simple as trans women are not women, what is hateful about that? What is rude or aggressive or mean or violent or angry or cruel or hateful about those words? Trans women are not women. There's no hatred or anger or cruelty or rudeness in those words. There's no cursing, there's no calling names, there's no threats, there's no slurs, there's no rage. Simply stating that men are not women is constantly accused of being hatred, of being hateful. It makes no sense to me. Like, if you said something like, trans women are gross, or trans women are evil, or trans women are disgusting, or trans women are bad, or trans women are rapists, or trans women are violent, or trans women are abusers. Perhaps I could see that as hateful. That's generalizing. That's assigning something to all trans women. You know, if it was something like that, maybe I would understand a little more. But when you just say something as true and realistic and biologically evident as trans women are not women, that's not hateful. And it speaks a lot to the dogma of trans ideology, the mantras that have to be repeated, the cult slogans that have to be distributed. Trans women are women, and saying otherwise is hateful. It just speaks to the power of the trans cult and the gender brigades that when you say 4 simple words, trans women are not women, that's considered hateful. The brainwashing is super real. Like, everyone has drank the Kool-Aid. And I just wish that these radical trans activists could have some sort of a decent comeback or argument or thought or discussion without just resulting to why the hate, why the hatred, why do you hate trans people, when there's been nothing hateful said whatsoever. But these idiots are so brainwashed and so, deep in the Kool-Aid that they don't have a thought in their head. They don't have any rational or critical thinking skills of their own. They just resort to what they have heard, what they know, which is calling it hateful and then moving on with their lives because they have no rebuttal. It's a tactic for sure to silence people. You brandish them as a hateful bigot and you win, apparently. There's nothing hateful about being a woman who stands for women's rights and speaking in plain language that gets the point across. Trans women are not women.